Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Um, Hanging out with Mr. AR here, and we are loading up some ammunition. I'm loading some 308 Winchester that I'm finishing up. AR is loading 223 Remington on his coax press, and he's also using his 650 Dillon to drop powder in the cartridge cases. So we're going to be covering a lot, and I'm going to be throwing some powder with my Gen 5 Lyman and using some Redding Micrometer dies, Seating bullets. But I'm going to throw you over to AR and let him go ahead and take over and run us through what's going on.
Hey guys, I appreciate you having me on Echo and being your co-host. I enjoy the show, man. So thanks a lot. And good to see you guys in the side chat. Welcome to the show. And I may not do many power throws here because I'm probably be busy, be busy talking to you guys. So I'm gonna go up here and give you a quick shout out here for a second, and then I'll do another one later when a lot more people come in. But I hope you guys are doing good. Good to see you, Mike. Hey, got Jerry Parker here. He's the first one in here. Thumbs up. Appreciate you coming by, Jerry. Got Mac Man. Hey, Mac. Reloader 762. Michael Hurtnick. 67 Rebel. SST AMC. Got Critter here. Good to see you, Critter. Hope your trailer's going good for you. Got Lead Bullet Junkie. Michael Hurtnick. Who else? That's about it. And we'll highlight, see what you guys are talking about here. Lead Bullet Junkie. After I sold 40 engine harness wires and my S10, there's some whiskey in the future for me. Yeah. I actually got a updated price on my car to have my motor pulled on my Corvette the other day. And it's about $700 cheaper. Well, actually maybe $500, but I'm probably going to run with that. I may do it hopefully by the end of the summer or midsummer. We'll see. Got Bending Ballistics here. Good to see you, Bending. Or Ballistics. Something about that bending I don't want to say. I want to say ballistics. Probably the shooting in me. The reloader. Oh, hang on, guys. Got an alarm going off. Hope you guys are doing good, though. We'll sit here and talk back and forth and let Echo explain what he's doing. I think he's still doing 308, right?
Yeah, I'm throwing 43.6 grains of Varget, and I'm using Starline brass, and I'm using Hornady 165 grain interlock.
The good old interlock.
With a boat tail and a cantilure. And these are deer rounds for my buddy, who's a welder here in St. Petersburg. And I'm going to get him some ammunition loaded up for his rifle. And I'm basically putting them at 2.750, what the book is calling for. And this was the last one I just did. Let's see where we're coming out on. Oh, perfect. 2.750.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're hitting dead on where they're supposed to be.
I did injectors about 3 years ago, LBJ. Yep. On a 89 Vet. Well, I had to lay across the tire. Just to put a blanket down.
Yep.
And
to get to the rails.
Here. Looks like Critter's calling him Bending. I may say just keep calling him Bending. Good to see you, Mike, man. Also, good to see you, Ocean. Michael Hurtnick's with us. Good to see you, Michael. Michael Dunn up there. Good to see you, Michael Dunn. Appreciate you dropping by, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I actually, I was watching Dylan's new 550C setup today, taking it out of the box, unboxing and setup, and then a new video, even though they've released others. And I watched that. Then I went to their 750 and watched them set up the 9mm die set. And I said, and I used to do this a little bit. And lately I've been working on the Forester 650. I mean, not 650, the T7. And I thought, well, my powder thrower, which is my 3BR, don't throw very well because I don't have a good mount for it. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'll just throw it through the dang 650. So I've got an on and off primer switch. I got primers in there. So I just turn the switch off, leave the primers there, stick the round in there, dump the powder, and man, it's throwing within 1/10 of a grain almost every time. Just boom, 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 boom. So I'm going to use the Dillon 650. Probably may not do it tonight, but I'll definitely do it in the coming show. And most everything, then I'm going to bring it over here. Then I'll seat the bullet and crimp over here on the T7, or seat on the Forester, and then I'll crimp on the T7 because I'm not moving the crimping die. I'm lazy. So what can I say? But at least now I got a reliable powder hopper over there. Now I do use that 650 to sometimes to prime, brass, size it if I'm in a hurry. But hey, why not dump powder with it, and only powder? So I'll be doing that. I disconnected the camera. I didn't even set up a camera over there on it. I probably could turn this one around and use the zoom on it. But anyway, if I don't do it tonight, we'll do it on my show coming up, guys. So, yeah, those injectors. Yeah, I put some LBJ. I put some 22-pound stock Delphi injectors in mine. Hey, Uncle John. Probably 2 or 3 years ago. Well, 3 years ago. And, I hated it. I mean, that car's so low, you can't hardly work on it. You basically almost got to get on your knees. Well, you do have to. I thought, I had a Mazda here a few years ago, and I thought it was bad. I had to stay on my knees just to put a timing belt in it and take the valve cover off. Okay, what we got here? Let's see. Got bending. Are we having fun yet or what? You cranky lately, Andy?
Andy, it's always a pleasure, brother.
Yep. And let Echo can, maybe a little later here when he's ready, he'd say the word. We'll pull a few of you guys on the panel too. Good to see you, Ocean. I appreciate you dropping by. Echo does too. Vanessa is here. Good to see you, Vanessa. Yeah, I was going to say something. I better not. That's one of those no-nos. And it's good, though. It's not bad. So, not that kind of one, but
kind of what I'm doing here.
Good to see you, Andy. So when are you going to do your live stream, Andy, on your Zeke Master series? Curious. I'd like to see that. Like I said the other week, I'll be there in the side chat. Vanessa Datsun 280Z. Boy, I remember them.
Oh, yeah. I had a 280 and I had a 260 as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good cars.
Oh, they were popular back in the day, boy.
Yeah, the straight six, man, it had some power. Mm-hmm. It's what the 300ZX came from. The 350Z now.
Mm-hmm.
See, basically what I do is I start the bullet and then I bring it back down and I turn it a quarter and I finish it so that it helps align the bullet I found it to run a little bit less run out.
Mm-hmm.
Does it help? I don't know, but it couldn't hurt.
Yep. Andy says, live stream, not sure what to talk about. Hey, man, put me on there. We'll figure out something.
He's like, we'll figure out something.
I can ask you questions, even though, because I don't know the answers, but I can sure ask some questions. But it'll be a good stream, though. Oh, that's right. If you ain't careful, you get thrown off, too, on that casting. So maybe talk about it and not only show portions of it. But What is Critter saying here?
Somebody did a stream the other day and was casting, and I was surprised.
I watched CW's, but it was on Rumble. I think he was doing, not casting, he was doing some green bullets or something. I forget now. I was watching him. Critter says if it was time to buy, always a good time to buy, Critter. If it was time to buy 4 or 5 days, would it be best to skip the Turkish guns or just get a Rock Island? I've heard good things about Rock Island. I don't think, me personally, I wouldn't buy. I know Turkey's good on shotguns. I've actually looked at them. I'm impressed. I don't know if I'd buy a Turkey in 1911, but that's my humble opinion on there. But if you like it, yep, do it. See what you guys think over here in the side chat. Should he buy a Rock Island or a Turkish gun?
I'm going to weigh in on this. Spend a little bit more money and buy a Rock Island. And I'll tell you why. The Rock Island's in the Philippines, and they have some firsthand experience with the 1911 back in the day when John Moses Browning was still alive. So my opinion, I've seen some. I mean, are they a Nighthawk custom? No, they're not. But they're a workhorse. I've seen a lot of them, and they seem to run pretty well. The bushing and lockup and stuff on them seems, fairly good for a factory gun. Now, I think they do make some models that are set up for competition, like baseline competition, and some of those guns are actually pretty nice. You're getting forged receivers with some models, and other models I think they run aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
But
Critter says Turkish guns have fitment troubles. Okay, stay away from them then.
Yeah.
Andy says here, this is interesting. What platform was it, Andy? He says, well, the last video I did, hardly anyone went to see part 2 on the other video site, so that was a flop. Yeah, those other video sites don't have
the draw.
We're probably really a small community on those sites, to be truthful or think about it. We're small enough on YouTube. You get over on those other sites,
we hardly exist. And not to be stupid, but we're like a fart in the wind when it comes to those sites. I hope to get us bigger by everyone working together and and help exposing each other and giving everybody a hand up, and getting us a better footprint.
G Webbs is with us. Good to see you, G Webbs.
Hey G.
Dale Pogue is with us. Good to see you, Dale. Michael Dunn, Lowballing joined us earlier. Said hello. Good to see you, Lowballing. Let's see. Michael Dunn what's he got going here? I just ordered my first piece of mini for my first build. Will be a while before it will be assembled. Nice. Cool. Hey, Tactical Fud. How you doing? Let's see what Andy says. I left the links to all the other sites, and people don't seem to want to comment. I go over to Rumble occasionally, and when I do, if I through my email, if I get a notification, I'll try to at least leave a comment. I left a few the other day, but I don't go to Rumble that much. I know a lot of people do. I think Walter does, CW, and apparently you, Andy. I haven't been over there recently, and I eventually will try to spend more time over there. Oh, he's got Michael Dunn AR308. Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's what I want. Which is, I think, what is it? Military Arms Channel. That's the good. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that, so I won't say that. The good weapon. Better not use that 3-letter word from the song. Then it'll be sound like talking points from the left here. So, Michael Hartnick, AR Guns, I think Natchez got the RCB Sprint. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's reasonable. Usually about, what, 109, I think, plus or something.
What are you talking about?
Michael's telling me they got the Natchez has the RCBS bench primer. I want to get that eventually. And Mac's got it. A bunch of Walter's got it. I decided against the Lee. I'll just wait and save. Tactical feather. I just got most of my cast pulling equipment. Cool. Tactical FUD. Yeah, I got a little lead now, finally. And not enough really to melt down yet, but I got to be very careful. That place, I come out on the bad end of it, the deal. So I got to be very cautious. I'm just going to go there and kind of pick through a little bit, get a few pounds and pay him a few pounds and get out of there. That's it. I'm not going to load up, sit there for 30 minutes an hour and load steel into my bucket. What's we got? Rebel 67. Hey, Ocean. Okay. Yeah, good to see you guys. I know I haven't streamed on my show, and this coming week will be, 3 weeks.
Yeah, you haven't done any content in a little bit. You've been down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See, Bending says, Critter, I ran TriStar 12 gauge gun for 3 years. Oh, I've looked at some of the Turkish guns where I'm at. Man, they got some of the slickest, buttery actions I've ever seen. Way better to me than American that I've ever seen in a semi-auto. I mean, you just move it, it just glides like it's on ice. So I will seriously consider a semi-auto Turkish gun and hope it don't jam on me.
Yeah, my cousin Jenna is watching. So Jenna, hey.
How old's your cuz?
36.
Holy smokes. Let's see. Traffic was messed up out there today, Vanessa says.
What did Vanessa run into traffic today?
Yeah, tactical foot.
Oh, that sucks.
Tactical foot told Critter, burn a finger for me.
Burn a finger.
That's going to become a thing that Critter's never going to be able to escape. Burn a foot for me. Burn a finger for me.
Dude.
Rebel wants to know if she's single.
Listen.
I knew that was coming.
I knew that was coming. Listen, be nice.
Hey, single, that's staying clean. So she's either married or she's single.
I'm not disclosing any information without her permission.
Contact Echo personally if you want to know.
If she wants to put something in the side chat, she can do it herself. I'm not giving out no information about my cousin.
Uncle John says Zonzi.
She's very pretty though. She's a very pretty young lady and she's very nice.
What does Zonzing mean? I don't even. Honest. I know what to get busy means, Uncle John.
Listen,
yeah, I'm probably gonna sit and talk tonight. It ain't no sense in two of us sitting here loading.
Well, are you gonna load? Because if you want to load, I can sit and talk too.
Yeah, I know. I'll
just. Because that's easier to do for me.
I'll sit here and talk.
Listen to him. Listen to him.
I'll take.
I throw the show so AR.
I'm co-host. I'm not the main guy, so remember that, guys. I'm just gonna sit and behave.
Hey, listen, we're just doing 308. That's all we're doing, and you were supposed to bring the noise with the 223. So I thought you were gonna be jingling some handles.
Somebody says hi, Jenna. Let's see who. Jenna, I don't see no Jenna up there. Let me see. No. Huh. Okay. Michael Dunn, we all need a sugar mama. LOL. Yeah.
A sugar mama. Listen to these people.
Ballistic says you can find as many negative reviews as you can positive reviews. Yeah. Oh, more vids AR equals. Yeah, that's true, Uncle John. Yeah, I'm going to make a few videos here soon, or at least one coming up. And like I said, I'm dumping powder now on the 650 for the 223. So I'm going to probably do that.
That's
next
a good
Thursday.
idea.
Yeah. It's the one thing I got in here that's pretty accurate is Dylan, you have different people think different, about what rotor versus slide bar. But let me tell you, slide bar is accurate too.
Oh yeah, slide bar. Even Lee made a slide bar, and people swear by them. A lot of the guys like CW and stuff, and
oh, thank you,
and Kenny from Eagle Eye Shooting. He has one of the old the slide bar Lees, and I think Jamie GH586 has got one too. Yeah, he does. I remember him talking about setting it up, and they are accurate. They are really accurate.
Michael Dunn wants to know, you reloading for semi-auto or bolt action?
Bolt. No, that's why I'm not crimping. If it was going to be for like an AR-10 or LR-308 platform, they would get a medium heavy crimp. And that just ruins your neck tension. As soon as you throw any kind of crimp on there, it just slams it shut onto the bullet. And then you start getting variables with certain,
I got it out of the way now, Vanessa. I remember that the other week it got in my way. I think in another show. And I looked up there and I moved it, and I forgot to this time. Critter says, I'm still 8 months away from buying my 1911. Got too many irons in the fire. Just asking opinions. I tell you guys, some of you guys, you buy guns more than I buy underwear and socks. Or socks, I should say. Wow. I know Mac, boy, he gets a gun every month. Oh, boy.
You can't have that much
I'd love to
underwear.
Have that. I'd love to do that. Well,
let me see.
I got a few guns I want. I want a Black Hawk, 357 or 44. 44 probably first. I want a single action 45, which I've said this to you all. I want a precision rifle 308, and then I'd like to get a Creedmoor down the road, and I'd like to get a 10 millimeter semi, either 1911 or probably 1911, because I'm not going to really carry it all the time or anything.
Am I frozen?
I don't know. Move in front of the camera. Your stuff
don't move. I'm not in front of the camera.
I mean, move in front of the camera so I can tell if you're frozen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, walk in the range. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Well, hello.
All right, hold on. Let me.
That right there. What was that?
Jenna.
That Jenna killer. That old movie years ago, Clarice. Mario has joined us. Good to see you, Mario. He dropped by. Got you, Critter. I won't go there again. So let's see. Bending says, I can build you that precision 308. Mario says, hello, cousin. And Mac is with us. Everybody says hello to Mac, and he does. Yeah, good to see you guys. Like I said, I was sitting around in bed, and I got to thinking, hey, I'll just dump powder with that 650. And it only took me 10 minutes to set that thing up. I mean, it's fast. It's not that slow to set up, especially just dumping powder. And,
so Jenna is with us.
I don't see nobody over there named Jenna with us.
Yeah, well, you probably won't see her type in.
I suspect Cindy's with us, and Lassie's with us, and who knows who's with us.
Lassie. No, the dead Lucy's with us.
Lucy Ball's here in the side chat.
Jenna and Lucy.
Let's see. Michael Dunn says, AR just getting, let me highlight it for you. AR just getting LR308 ball rolling and order some small cheap part for now and buy more. Yeah, I need to do that too, Michael. I got some of the main, components. I just got to get some of the, the barrel and the parts too.
That's what I need, gentlemen. I need a barrel. As soon as I get a barrel, I will have a complete, barrel and a muzzle device. I have the receiver set. I've got the bolt. True. I've got the hand guard. It's all built. And it's all DPMS. So it's really like limited edition stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's what's really cool, because I built it's one of the last Atlas sets that Brownells had in stock, and I got a plain black receiver with a with a flat dark earth ejection port door, and I've got a Cerakoted main lower receiver that's flat dark earth as well, and it looks really sexy together. And I got an SLR handguard for it, and a Young Manufacturing bolt carrier group competition bolt carrier group for it.
Nice.
And I'm gonna get a Krager barrel. I'm gonna try to get a 24-inch, but I'll take a 20. But I really want a 24 for
I
the
was
bullet.
looking at I was trying to think what side I was on today. A 16-inch, 36 ounce, I think 36 ounce, 308, 16-inch AR-10 barrel. I was looking at. I forget what side I was on though. Low balling says I gotta go see everyone. And Echo,
Take
say hi to your cuz for me. Haha.
All right, low
Good to see you,
ball.
Low
Take
Ball.
care, brother.
And Bending says, "Oh yeah, on those guns." Yeah, Bending said earlier that we don't. That's true. A lot of us don't talk about it. Boy, with some guys on here, and it's a good thing. Every time we get a gun, it's on YouTube. Granted, there's probably some there. We do have a Jenna Snapstein.
Knapstein.
Knapstein. Is it Knapstein or Napstein? Jenna, let me know. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in.
It's German.
Mm-hmm. Mario, is it just me, or is a single stage reloading press is more fun to reload? To me, single I'm not that fond of necessarily, but I love turret because I'm too impatient.
He's too impatient.
Yeah,
I like single stage because like everybody likes to go fast. You know what I'm saying?
I do 308 now. I do 308. You know, on like Forester single stage or Big Boss, but 223 and all that turret for me.
Yeah, minimum. that is what when I do 223 next, it will be on the turret. I'll put the turret up here, and I'll throw the Redding bullet seating die and the Lee factory crimp die, and then I will look. So I've got 50 pieces of brass that are primed already that I just found inside my my drawer. And I was like, oh, wow, there's 50 pieces of brass here just doing nothing. And it was all ready to go.
It is Knapstein.
Yes.
Knapstein. Yep, with a K. Okay. Appreciate it, Jenna. I didn't even know if it was Knapstein. So, Mario, yes, it is make you more accurate. Yep. I got a Varget
powder.
I got a big boss too, but about the only thing I use it for is depriming. I did 308 on it, but it's been a while. If I'm going to do 308, I'll do it on the Forester typically. Yeah, the good powder.
This video is brought to us by the unicorn powder known as Hodgdon Varget.
Ocean, yes, they do. The red one is the one you use. MacMan is who that was aimed at. Go up there and read that. Those wrenches work great, Andy. MacMan's probably still working. 6:30. It's 5:30. He's 2 hours behind, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, so he might be 3. It depends on what time of the year.
I mean, this time of year. I'm talking about this time of year.
Ask him.
But so it does.
Mac, what time is it where you're at, brother?
Seemed like he told me 2.
2?
Because if he was 3, man, I'd have to really delay my stream, I would think.
Yeah, you would. I mean, you'd have to wait. you would have to wait a while. It would be a little bit.
But he said he thinks the time's good. He told me the other day.
Yeah, seems like it would be. Gives him enough time to relax when he gets home without having to jump right onto a live stream.
Michael Dunn says, with customizing your bills, what does everyone do with coloring, like handguards, lowers, rattle can? I don't do that. I know a lot of people do. You can do it. It depends on what area of the country you're in. That would depend if I did it. Some people love it. I've known people that likes it. I'm not going to rub off paint on my gun, though. I'll just buy it Cerakote, whatever, green or OD green, like with Cerakote or flat
Yeah,
dark earth or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. Just so you know, Duracoat, okay, is not as good as Cerakote, and that's just my opinion. Some people
That's
get,
true.
all right,
That's true.
okay. I am a certified Cerakoter, and basically the bottom line is Cerakote is a ceramic based that requires an oven for the low temperature stuff, and the high temperature stuff, like what you would do muzzle devices with and stuff like that. Those parts get air dried, and because that's the high temp, it air dries. But the difference is when you Duracoat something, it's a little bit easier application wise and drying wise and stuff like that. And as long as you let it harden for about a week before you use it, it doesn't come off as easy. That's the key with Duracoat. Remember, once you get it done, don't take it out with slings on it and all that stuff. It's going to wear off. If you wait about a week and let that stuff harden up like paint that needs to cure.
Yeah, Max says 3:35, so he's 3 hours behind right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. Yeah.
I thought so.
I wish we'd all go back to sun time. Not Congress is wanting to do the daylight permanent. I don't want it done permanent because it messes with your clock. I want to go back to normal sun time everywhere, the way it's meant to be, and get away from all this crap. But that's my thoughts on that. Let's see. Critter says I mostly use single stage for case prep, the progressive for assembly. Yeah, I do. I do a lot of 223 on T7 because I don't really want to knock it through a 650 and be done. And and if I was going somewhere and need it really quick, yeah, I would do it. But I enjoy it, so I come over here and on the T7 and do it. Now, like now, I'm doing the powder part, but that's all I'm gonna do on its powder. I was gonna seat the bullet and crimp, and I said no, I'll just dump the powder, put it back in the tray, and come over here and do the rest on the T7.
I would like to do a comparison between bullets made by your 650 and by your T7. I bet there's not a whole lot of difference.
There isn't.
I bet that's I bet that 650 is knocking it out of the park as far as like a 55 grain bullet, a small rifle case.
I think so. Definitely with my shell plate not being loose.
Yeah.
Being really
the way you have it adjusted.
Yeah. I'll do a test though. I'll check it out
and just so you folks understand what we're talking about, AR has a special way of how he tightens up his shell plate on his 650 Dylan, and instead of leaving it loose like a goose, like they say to in the manual, to leave, to back off the nut until you get free play and quite a bit of it. He keeps it set almost with absolutely zero run out of free play. So, but it's still free to spin.
Yep.
And when he does that, his run out is nothing.
Yeah, I also put a little dab of blue grease behind the head bolt.
Yes.
Of the shell plate bolt. And boy, it just
spins like butter.
Yeah. I think they tell you, to be honest with you, I think they tell you that to leave a little play because they know a lot of people wouldn't. If you tell a lot of people to take the play out, it's not going to go very well on a vast majority of people, unless you're used to working on machinery or something quite a bit, or cars, But if you kind of new at it, it would be very hard, even hard for me if I'd never done it. But you just do it in tiny, minute tweaks. And actually, it's about time you take the shell plate off and actually lube it again. Lead Bullet Junkie says, do you have any of those 650 upgrades that smooth out? Yeah, I do, LBJ. I got the plastic bearing, the spring. I got the primer stop I added. I got the, the long shaft on the back that rolls and moves the brass onto the shell plate. I got that with a wheel on it. I think I bought that from some guy on eBay on it. And so, yeah, the plastic does work good. I mean, do I see much of a difference? Maybe not. But I use it and I have no issues. It works good on the plastic little ball. And I got the original, stored away. And the original spring is kind of stiff. It makes it, bang, snap, snap real hard. And the new aftermarket springs a lot easier to compress. American reloading stock is finally coming back up, says the Ocean. And he checked that out. I think Kyle's the one that talks about that. But yeah, he talks about that. They have the pulled ammo, I think, Ocean, that you can buy.
Oh yeah, the military stuff that's been decommissioned or whatever, and they pull it because of the date. Yeah, you can also sometimes get brass primed and get a deal.
But yeah, all my upgrades, lead bullet they work. Yeah, I don't see anything negative. Now I did do one thing I got from eBay that I don't recommend. I know they got a big washer. It's got little roller bearings in it, needle bearings like. I didn't get that. I got one more of a brass type, but believe me, when you use the washer, it don't work. So I just put the grease on the back of the head and then do it and get the play out. I mean, that washer really is, I don't know, why they even put it in the kit, to be honest with you. It's, I think, stored away somewhere here. It just does not work well on that. So it's not all your upgrades when your kit actually is that good. But the ball is, the springs to me are, and the rollers. I'd like to put a roller kind of on my left side, on the little ramp that turns my entire shell plate. I wouldn't mind upgrading that part. But, I mean, it works. I keep grease on it, so it does okay. Let's see what he says. That's good to know. I've got a 6-want to get going someday when I get a large batch of 9mm. Yeah. Put your little, I use blue grease, but you can use any. The only reason I bought blue is I think it was on, it's called Ultra Blue, and it was on, I seen the blue, Dylan was using the blue grease. Yeah, I just bought it just for that reason. And I put it right on the head all the way around with my fingertip. Take that thing down and take it right to the point there's no play. And I test it with my little finger here. And I take my finger and put it in where the brass is supposed to sit. And I test the shell with to see how smooth it turns. Not just take my word for it. I actually test it with my fingertip to make sure there's no friction. And you got your brand new lead bullet, brand new at 650, or you got your used one? Sounds like he hadn't used it yet. Got a large batch of ammo, I need a 9mm conversion kit. That's something I do need for my 650. I don't regret 650 at all. I thought about selling it a while back for the RL1100. I actually Willie wanted to buy it, and I kind of backed out. And I thought, and I still want it. I want that RL1100 more than I want anything in reloading outside of that Scale Max got that. Was it 120i?
Yes.
120. Yeah.
That's a pretty cool piece of equipment.
Mm-hmm. I probably would do like Mac though. I'd just use the RL1100 to process brass on it. I probably wouldn't. Very rare would I probably just sit there and have all stations going.
Oh, I would do 223 with it. I would do 223 with it like it's going out of style.
But I wouldn't do it regular because I don't want to do up my. I mean, you know how much you can produce on that machine, man?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do like a 24-hour period
in a 12-hour day, 10 or 12-hour day. You can produce about 3,000 something rounds, 4,000.
I want to see how long it takes to do 5,000 rounds of 223 and do it on a live stream. 5,000 rounds of 223 and do it on an RL1100.
It'd take you 2 days, about a day and a quarter. Yeah.
And I would live stream the whole thing, even me passing, like starting to like fall out from the thing. I'd be like still doing it.
Oh, Quest is with us.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I ain't seen you in a long time, man. You've been missing in action.
Yeah, man. I hope everything's okay with you and your family. Hope nothing is going on. I hope, hope everything's going good for you, brother.
Andy says Lee is coming out with a new 6-stage progressive. Interesting.
New 6-stage. Oh, that sounds really cool.
Jenna says, Hang on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
Okay. Jenna says, I'd like to know if you guys are going to shoot guns in robes. LOL. Oh, boy. No, not me.
Hey, no, that's Andy.
No
Andy.
pajamas either.
Andy shoots in robes. Andy shoots in robes.
I know he streams in robes.
Andy's hilarious. We love Andy.
Let's see.
Is he still with us?
I think so, yeah. Was it 6:44? So a few minutes ago. Yeah. Have to check Andy out. Check it out, Andy. Yeah. Let's see what he's got here going on. Got a long thing. I got a 650 and 2 SBB presses for a steel about 5 years ago, but I've always been content loading with my Lee turret on an ultra mount with case kicker and my homemade ramp so I can, that's something I want. I want the Lee turret too. I want the classic like Echo's got. But that 650 will put out some ammo. I ain't kidding you. You'll crank out 100 rounds of 9mm probably in 6 minutes. 8 minutes, something like that. 8 minutes. Very fast once you get it going. I don't know what that one of those SBDB presses. What does that stand for, Echo?
What is it?
SB. He says, I sold one of those SDB presses to Willie about 3 years ago so he could try the blue Kool-Aid. Oh, okay. And I wanted a case feeder for my 650, so it worked out. Yeah, that's nice. Good. Yeah, I like the 650. The only disappointment I initially had with the 650, I've told you guys this, and I'll repeat the story for some of the new people that dropped by. I bought it, and a few weeks later, they came out with a 750 at the end of the year. I was at the end of the year, I think, when I bought mine, right? Maybe 30 days before the first of the year. And they said, you need to buy it before the cost goes up. I said, they could have told me that, but they didn't want to tell me the 750 was coming. And I said, okay, I'll go ahead and buy it before the cost goes up. And I got it, and all of a sudden 750 came out. But I'm still happy with it. I don't really, be honest with you, I like the 650, I think, better than I would love the 750. But that's me. I don't care about the little dial for the primer. I like it. I don't have no issues with it. Most people don't. Max says, finally home in the reloading room cleaning my Ruger 10mm revolver. Yeah. See there? Revolver
man.
That's right. He got that. Let's see. Yeah, you got that one, Mac, that does all the calibers. I think 3 calibers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Mac Man says 650 is better than 750. I kind of agree. And I know that's debatable, but I still kind of agree, in my opinion. There's certain things like, I think a bullet feeder is kind of tough to set up on a 750, they say. With a 650, it's not. And that's got to do with where the powder measure's at, I think, if I'm not wrong. I may be wrong on that, guys. If I am, apologize. Andy says, Matt, man, okay, the B press. Okay. Now I know what I think he meant. Square deal B.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you meant now.
I know.
I got you now. Yeah, I had forgot about that press. That's a good little
yeah, you can load some
Mm-hmm.
pistol ammunition, and I think it will do 223 if I remember correctly as well. But I may be mistaken, so don't quote me on that.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong too. Michael says, I love my Lee turret. Michael Dunn. I have RCBS bullet feeder on it. Faster reloading for my 9mm. Yep. Yeah. I'd like why I want a turret, because eventually I'm going to get more, handgun rounds, and I'm not going to pay, money for this. I'm not going to buy no 2 or 3 turrets for the 750. I just won't. I don't care if I made $250,000 a year. I wouldn't do it. I'm just not going to buy those heads. And, but I will buy the Lee, for $11-12. And, not only that, boy, that middle boat, it's tight. Uncle Jim jumped in too. Uncle Jim, I don't have you got a new account now. I don't have your email address. I don't put links in the side chat anymore to streams, and I would email you. And I've been wanting your email.
I
You
think
got
it's just
mine.
Uncle Jim's too. Is it?
Well, I don't
mean,
know.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Advertise.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Yeah.
bit stupid. You can hit me in the head with a hammer.
He may not want me to have
Just
it,
a
but
small hammer.
if you do
Just
want
a small hammer.
to come on my panel sometime, ARguns1776 at gmail.com, and I can put your new address in the book. But I hadn't had him on. He ain't been on a panel even on my show in a while.
Yeah, he hasn't been on at all. We can have some people on if we want to do it. I mean, if you want to grab somebody, if we, still have time, somebody wants to come on.
Let me see. I have to, what is that? Amazon product wrench. Let me go look at that. I can't do it on this side. Let me go on the front side and see what that link is. And some kind of wrench. Probably for a die, I suspect. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I got kind of I shied away from dropping show links in the main channel. Main side chat. That's what I mean. And, let me see. Hang on, guys. It may make. Let me pause it. There we go. I thought it was going to knock your ears off. Here we go. I think I know what wrenches you. Yeah, I thought that was the ones. That's for that lead die. That lead lock ring. I mean, not die, but that thing is horrible.
That new lock ring. Yeah, that thing eats your fingers up.
I hate that thing, but those would work. $14.99 now. Get three different colors, like a sword.
Yeah. The colors is a good idea because then you can do like certain colors for like full length sizing dies, bullet seating dies. You have it all different colors. Plus, I think they make them in red, white, and blue, like silver, red, silver, and blue. And they call silver. It's not coated, so it's white.
Yeah, I got to check your video out, Uncle Jim. I seen a little bit of it. I ain't had time yet. I've had a few things going on lately, and ain't watched some of the past few videos of yours. Hey, Bernie's with us. Good to see you, Bernie. Michael Dunn says, "Are these loads for hunting or just plinking?"
Hunting. I wouldn't be using interlock at the price they are. I got a full metal jacket, but yeah, these are going to be hunting. These are whitetail bullets.
I'm gonna have to order them too. So thanks, Andy. Like Mac, I know them lead lock rings are heck on your hands, fingertips.
Yes, they are.
And you don't really want to use pliers, and grind them to pieces because they're aluminum.
That's good enough.
So let's see what it. Yeah, I knew for those electrician nuts. Yeah, for those electrical boxes. But it definitely works. I can see why. Yeah, appreciate the link, Andy. See, Uncle John says Tin Man specialized in colors of the rainbow. I'll keep quiet.
Tin Man's here.
I don't see Tin Man.
You don't see him. He's probably at work.
Uncle
still
John
too.
said something.
That's hilarious.
He does that 3D printing. I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Jen said earlier, I forgot, boy saw a coyote not far from our gate chasing a deer just now.
Ooh,
lion.
Sounds like somebody needs to get their 22 and get out there to get some varmint. Or a 223 if you if it's 200 yards. I know a couple of guys.
You don't know Jenna, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my cousin.
Oh, this one here? On here now?
Yes, that's my cousin.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know I seen the word my cuz, so I thought, okay, that's your cousin. Okay. Well, you didn't announce it. Like, hey, that's my cousin, everybody.
Oh, yeah, I did. I said, my cousin's going to be here. And I was like,
but you didn't say when. I mean, after we got to talking, nothing was said, so I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. No, she's watching. Yeah, she's probably cooking and she's or relaxing and watching us be silly.
She says, yeah, they're called key deers. See what Critter's got to say.
I even think my ex watches us sometimes.
Yeah, vote. Do what now, Echo?
I think my ex sometimes watches us too, because she's like, I see, well, I ain't gonna say, because she may be watching. Let's just say a little bird told me.
Can't get her in a stream over the years, but yet sneaking around watching.
I know, like probably just to make fun of me, laugh at me.
Hey, Echo's X, you have an open invite on my channel anytime you want. Say hello.
Elliot.
What's that?
I think you're in trouble.
Hey, I'm just extending a welcome hand.
Well, I think you just got a welcome invite. So come on the show.
I didn't say the word panel. I said on the show.
Yeah.
So, she can come on the panel too. She wants to say hi. Uncle John watching 20 guys Mac on. Oh, Lord. Let's see. DM's with us, Foss. Good to see you, DM.
That's okay. Don't laugh. I'm gonna get Jenna to come on the show.
Yeah, she has an open invite too.
Yeah.
For mine. Whenever she wants.
Oh, she's texting me now. Hold on, let me see what she says.
Tell her she can come on my show, or she can hear me though, probably.
Yeah, she can hear you.
I don't interview, but we'll have a evening discussion.
Let's see where
Get to know each other.
Where's mine?
All of us. DM says I bought a classic.
Slip and fall.
DM says Foss says I bought a classic Lee press at the beginning of cough nonsense. Primer's disappeared and we had another kid. All I've done is deprime. Someday I'll learn how to reload. Yeah, I know, man. This shortage really stinks, don't it? Especially going this long. And I got a feeling it's going to be this way next year too. So it's not going away. We're not going to start all of a sudden get flooded with primers. Rollis is with us. Good to see you, Rollis. Good evening from Jack's, driving home now. Going to try to hit triple digits.
I just said yes. We have deers. They are called key deers. Like from the keys.
Okay.
You know, and here's the cool thing, guys. These deers will swim from key to get water and stuff. And they actually have a way to defend themselves against bull sharks. They will swim in a big thing and they'll kick down at the bull sharks. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the bottom line is they are aware of the predators. So it's kind of cool.
And Critters has got overgrown Great Danes for deer in Texas. Wow.
Yeah, that Florida deer is small.
Uncle John says, Echo, that should burst your ratings. I guess he's talking about biting your ex on or something, I assume.
Oh, yeah, burst my ratings.
That was my show. I mean, I was talking about it. So
he's
Echo still be there. Yep.
Yeah, I would. And I don't know if I would. I don't know how mentally I will be there.
Andy says, my scrap guy called me. He has around 600 pounds of steel weights, 20 cents a pound. That's a deal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got a deal going.
See, that's the problem. My scrap weight here, Andy, it's nothing but a bunch of steel mixed in. I got to sit and separate it by hand. Every bit of it. Tons of stick-on steel weights. Tons of rim type hammer-on steel weights. I don't know about the zinc, but definitely some steel.
See, Jenna, we're throwing the powder down in the cases. I don't know if you can even see it.
Let's see.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
Let me see if I can.
Here, let me blow you up here a minute. I still can't see it, even with this blown up.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Get light. light.
You get moved, you definitely need to get some 45-degree lights behind you. That way all that'll go away. Yeah, we see it. Yeah. Looks like it's up
Little
right.
cylinders of Varget right up to the shoulder there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's something else I'd like to have. About 8 pound of Varget or 2 8-pounds jugs.
Yeah, I'm not. Next time I get a hold of it, I'm buying them out. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna drop like at least $1,000, and I'm just gonna buy enough Varget to last me until I'm gonna be like one of those guys that is selling it, and you see the bottle and you're like, man, I haven't seen a bottle like that in 27 years, and the guys are like, yeah, but it's still good. It's all sealed up. And I'm like, damn right, it's good. I'm up there blind on the porch selling that stuff. I'm selling it for $20 a jug. And they're like, $20 a jug. They haven't sold it for that price since 1980. And
I know Elster's got quite a bit of Varget over the years.
Oh, yeah, he loves it.
I'm not going to pay $3.50 a jug for it, though. If it comes down, reasonable, eventually I'll buy it. Even now, if I could get it for $3.50 and up, I wouldn't do it with hazmat. I would not touch it. I got plenty of ball powder to load what I need for now. So what is it? And he's got something here. The price is cheap because they are mixed. Usually I get about 35 pounds of lead and 10 pounds of junk. Yeah, I think I got 8 pounds of steel out of my 18 pounds.
2.750.
The zinc, I don't know what it looks like. I know what the old weights because I used to work in a shop. And I can hear the steel too, just by handling it. You can hear it clink, clink, make a noise. And I can actually throw lead too on the concrete, and I can hear it and tell if it's lead most of the time. And I'm new to it. The price is cheap because they're okay. Good deal, and yeah, that is good. I wish I had a big 600-something pounds. Then I would separate it. At that kind of a price, I may talk to that guy. I'll say, I'll take your steel, 20 cents a pound, 25. And he's probably going to tell me no. But the thing of it is, he was throwing it all away. So he's lucky he's getting what he's getting.
Yeah, I mean, he could be paying right now to throw it away.
His company was paying. Yeah, he had to spend his time, everything to dump that
gas.
Stuff. And the company.
Not to mean his back. Just the back alone would get me to get rid of it.
He's the, I think, manager, the owner, whoever owns that little mom and pop.
That little spot.
Yeah, they paid. Apparently, they pay probably by the pound to dump it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They if it's
And that's heavy stuff. Can be. But I got 10 pounds. I got 10 pounds of pure lead for $9, so I'm still happy, even though I lost 8 pounds in steel. I may just go in there next time and say, well, I know there's probably 10 pounds of lead in there. I'll give you $5, man, and I'm out of here. And just dump it and go. Not even go through it. Just go through it here at the house. Because I can't continue sitting out there going through it. Because he actually went through it, put a lot of steel in there for me. Then I had to come home and then go through it again and take the steel out. Let's see. Andy says, I'm also getting lots of 10 solder and 6337 solder from work.
Oh.
Yep, you got enough alloy for a while. I should start selling ingots.
Hell yeah, that stuff. Do you have any idea what 10 goes for on Amazon? I want to say $34 for a couple of pounds or a pound. I can't remember exactly, but I bought a friend of mine, Dead Horse. I bought him some tin. He was getting into doing the I guess you call it smelting.
You ever talked to him lately?
Yeah, I actually said we've talked, texted each other when I told him I was getting a divorce.
I hadn't seen him on a chat in a long time.
He's been under the weather.
Gotta see you later, Michael. Thanks for coming by.
Michael Hurtneck's leaving?
No, Michael Dunn.
Oh, Michael Dunn.
Yeah,
Thanks
have
for
a good
coming
night.
by, brother.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Yeah, $2. Yeah, that's true, Michael. $2 a pound. It can be higher, I think. But I still got to. I got the burner. Bought it $10 a few years ago, so I got to get. And I got the LP gas. And the only issue I got is my friggin' Mr. Heater hose, brand new. Sometimes will not let gas go through it.
Oh, the regulator's bad.
They don't have a regulator.
It doesn't?
No, it's a special hose that don't need a filter or a regulator on it.
That's why it don't work.
Well, it's supposed to work, and it will work sometimes.
That's why it don't work all the time.
And it's designed to work, though. I mean,
I've had more problems out of natural gas lines, problems like with blockages in regulators and in lines and water and things that aren't supposed to have water in them. And they're like, I don't know.
Got it on Amazon. Happened. Go figure.
Yeah,
I can hook it to my Mr. Heater. Sometimes I can light it. Sometimes I can't. I can hook it up to hand, burners and things like Burnzomatic. And I'll sit there. Now that when I take it off and check it and press the valve core, I can hear the gas, right? Okay, I'll sit and I'll hook it up to something. No gas come out.
The pin is not long enough.
I was thinking they put a bad valve core in there.
It might be a bad valve core as well.
But it does seem to compress. I mean, but it still could be probably a bad valve core. But brand new. I've never hardly used it, but a few minutes since I bought it. Hey, JH is with us. Good to see you, Jamie.
Oh, hey, Jamie. What is going on? We're just finishing up some...
That update on Dead Horse is much appreciated at Echo's Reloading Chamber. G-Web said that.
Yeah.
Timothy Burkett's with us. Let's see. Timothy says if those key deer had any sense, they would leave Florida because of gators and constrictors people threw away. And now people about destroyed the Everglades with constrictors.
Yeah, they're even eating alligators now.
She don't like propane. I'm gonna call the company actually and talk to them about this hose because, like I say, it's brand new.
Yeah, they should replace it.
Mm-hmm. Critter says he wants too large something. Hawaiian pizzas. I've never had one of those.
Oh yeah, they're good with pineapple. Some people don't care for it, but I like it.
And he says $39 for 1 pound of tin from Roto Metals. Woo.
Yep. Wow. That's what I was talking about. That's where I got mine from. I think it was on Amazon, and it was not cheap. It was not cheap at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I'm selling the wrong kind of stuff. I was like, all those years selling tow truck service, I could have been selling metal. I'm like, Jiminy Crickets. I'd have been a tin factory, man.
Let's see, tactical food. Yeah, thanks guys for showing up here tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. What time's it getting to be?
7:09.
Okay, we still got plenty of time. A lot of chit chatting and reloading to do. I'm almost done with 308. This is definitely faster. Let me tell you. You can say what you want about powder measures, and I'm not a huge fan of them by any means. I like using. Let me show you my favorite method. All right, and I'm not kidding you guys. Favorite method.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use them sometimes too. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try to aim this cam somewhere, guys. Hang on a minute. It looks too far away. Yeah, you can't see close enough, so I'll leave it alone. Let me change this camera. It's not what I thought. I wish they had a zoom on it. Well, it does if you got the software for it. But let me get this off. I pulled my sweatshirt on it and wrecked my hair. I had to put it on backwards initially. There we go. Anyway, I did away with the 1080 Echo.
Oh, you did?
I'm not going to pay $25 for that 1080p. I just didn't think it was worth it right now. I just didn't. Let's see, what have I got here? Let's see, shift videos.
If they offered more for the money, it would be better.
Yeah.
But the 1080, it's very, very, I mean, you were telling me it's slightly clearer.
And
it's
not only
not
that,
like
you don't even get it 1080s, but to about 20 hours after YouTube gets a hold of it. And then they convert it to, then they convert that stream to 1080. Yep.
From 720.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that ain't even worth it, because by then nobody's going to watch it unless it's just like one of those videos where people are looking up for either to check out a product or a particular process.
Think about it. So you're actually streaming when you're paying 1080. You're actually streaming and only streaming 720, regardless if you're paying 1080. Then 24 hours later, you get the 1080, what you stream. So I mean, now it shows you're streaming in 1080, but YouTube won't recognize it as 1080 right away. So go figure. See you later, Jamie.
Take it easy, JH.
Gotta go walk those. You still walking those 5 dogs, man, or 6?
He's got 7 now.
I can see Jamie out there with those 3 dogs in each hand. Can you guys see that?
That's okay. Yeah, that's all right though.
Pulling on him.
That's what he's got to do. That's what he's doing.
I see people walk 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs. I could not do it to save my life. 1 dog's enough for me. That's it. And not even 1 dog. Sometimes I get aggravated. Quit pulling on me. You know how they want to pull you? I hate that when they pull.
751. So we're 1,000th over. It's fluctuating about right on to about plus or minus 1,000, and on some 2,000. But I mean, you got a lead tip here. So that lead tip, that soft tip, is going to give you inconsistent readings. Oh, yeah. So if I was to bring out my the ogive to base measuring tool from Hornady, I could get it to come up almost dead nuts every single time the same.
Rebel's got a question. Yeah, you can use it, Rebel. You can use fingernail polish to seal their primers.
Yes,
anyone
you
here
can.
waterproof their rounds? Yeah, you can. Like Critter, he seals them in what's that freezer? What's that system called?
Vacuum lock.
No,
Mylar.
No, well, no, the freezer system, the little machine. What's that called, guys? You know what I'm talking about. He freezer wraps his rounds. A lot of people do. What's that? I can't think of the machine. They got one for hunting and one for regular. It's name brand.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember.
Somebody in the side chat will get it here in a minute. But yeah, you can put the nail enamel in there. I don't do, but nail polish would work. Yeah.
Yeah, clear nail polish.
Go to Dollar Tree, get you some clear for $1. Now it's $1.25. Everything at Dollar Tree is $1.25 now, so it went up.
And go ahead and get you some pink while you're at it too, and that way you can get your wife or girlfriend a little something and be like, "Hey, don't ever say I don't get you nothing."
Oh, Jamie still. He said, "Yeah, let's see, just the one. He's half pit, weighs 60 pounds. Yes, sir. He can pull. Yeah, my little 40-something pound dog pulls hard on me sometimes." So occasionally, he almost snatched me on my feet out there, and at night, I have to be careful. He'll pull me down. He gets, especially if he sees a squirrel at night or a rabbit, especially a rabbit. Whoa! Vacuum seal. Well, no, it's a food something. It's vacuum seal, but it's got a name brand.
Food processor or something like that. Some kind of.
It's the famous vacuum sealing stuff. That's all I can say. Everybody knows what that is. So they know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but it's like
Food Saver.
It's Food Saver, yeah.
Yes. Okay. I think it is. Yep, Andy got it there finally too. Food Saver, yep. You can get those all kinds. You can also get adapters for quart jars and vacuum seal quart. You can take quart jars, guys, and you can actually put brownies in there and vacuum seal it. And those brownies will be good for 5 years, 8 years. And I was gonna announce something, but I'm not. You know what I'm talking about too, Echo. We'll cover that later.
About the pudding.
Yeah. Critter says my 30-pound dog. That's the one that lays on Critter's little lazy boy. Runs fast in retreat if a squirrel attacks. Wow. Let's see. Rebel says, I need each rounds waterproof for hunting up here in Alaska. Don't want to take a chance with bears and moose. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you could actually even take that polish and paint it around your bullet, too, and then seat it. Or seat it and then lightly draw a little thing around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like I said, do the primer, and you would be, you'd be good. But I'm gonna get a food saver, and I'm gonna vacuum seal probably some stuff too. A lot of things I'm gonna vacuum seal: desserts, food, ammo. And G Web says I vacuum sealed a vacuum cleaner and saved twice the time waiting. Okay.
Listen to him.
And Jenna says I use coconut oil. Okay.
Coconut oil.
I don't know what that means.
What are we talking about here? What am
I got to be careful what I say here. I cook with Pam spray. No calories. And I use Irish, I'm trying to think of the name of the butter. I use an Irish butter that's grass-fed cows from Ireland.
That's delicious.
Mm-hmm. I don't use no margarine, no nothing from this country anymore here.
It's all from China.
No, mine's from Ireland. But yeah.
No, all our stuff's coming from China,
yeah,
I think.
True. Yeah. Uncle John says I've had food saver for 20 years. It's on its last legs. Yeah, I seen a thing one day where, on YouTube, of course, where you can get that special caps for those mason jars. Well, you can vacuum pack everything. Let's see. Here's that critter, what he's up to. You need to use double bagging bullets or they will puncture the sealed bag. Okay. Well, basically, you could also, if you had some thin foam packaging wrap, you could lay it on both sides of the ammo and then vacuum seal it. But you need a roll of that, and that comes in a big roll. Lasts you forever. You want to talk about that thin packaging material?
Yeah.
Kind of like thin foam. That would work. Something like that. I think it's even available. I know it's available on Uline online. But, I think it's available at other stores too.
Uh-oh. You guys went and did it now.
Andy puts olive oil in a spray bottle. Good idea.
Solid gold in a spray bottle?
Olive oil. DM says, my wife vacuum seals coffee. I froze and then sealed berries. Yeah.
She's like, okay, what did Jenna put?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anything.
See the last comment. What was the last comment?
A while back. That was that coconut oil comment.
Coconut oil.
I use coconut oil. I didn't know what for.
I don't know what for.
We were talking about sealing. So
she uses coconut oil. That's I don't know what that's for.
I used to use olive oil out in the sun. Make suntan.
Listen to him. I used to use olive oil.
Jenna's probably did that. I heard of it. At least people used to do it.
All right, so I loaded up all that 308, and now I'm going to load that 556 because I've got it, and I might as well load it.
It's bubble packing, Critter, but it's not bubble. It's a thin layer. But apparently, I have ammo that is 25 years old, stored in plastic containers with lids. Okay. Yeah, I thought about buying plastic. I just go ahead. I tend to just, if I can get a good deal on even a China, the old-fashioned, ammo can, I just buy the old-fashioned one.
Okay, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. You can get ammo cans from Brownells. Mm-hmm. And they're like $11 or $12. They were. And they're brand new. They're labeled and everything from a manufacturer. They are military mil-spec cans, 50 cal. and I think you can get 30 cal as well. And but I'm not 100% on the 30 cal. I do know the 50 cal because I've bought many of them, and I paid like $12.99 a can with free shipping and stuff from Brownells when you hit the free shipping. That's a good deal.
Hey, Milsurp. He's here. Yeah, you can. Walmart actually for a while had them marked down those China cans for $8.99. I got about 2 of them back there, and of course I take the. I think the military ones right now in Athens are $14.99 for the big one, not the small, tiny, small one, the big 30 cal.
My cat's meowing.
And that's not too bad, and they're used. But I will buy a China, ammo can if it's new, if it's a good price, like $10 or so.
You
just can't beat them. You don't have to worry about them cracking or.
For my AR-15s.
Dale Pogue is in the house.
Stay up there. Stay up there.
Good to see you, Dale. New York Outcast jumped in here.
Ah.
Reload your heart out, Echo.
Yeah, I'm reloading some 223 now, and we were using a Reading competition Micrometer seating die for 308 Winchester. Now we're using one for 223 Remington.
Hang on, guys. I'm going to move my Logitech here and throw some powder for you a minute.
You going to throw some powder in the...
Yep.
Yeah. Now we're talking a powder party. Burn down the house. We don't need no water. I think you guys know the rest of that, so I'll leave the horrible the goofballism out. Oh, that was not good. I just yanked out a camera because I was not paying attention. Let's hope that I didn't damage it. Hopefully that it took a pound and takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Let's see if it's going to sit back down in its carousel. There we go. All right.
Not sure I got to line this thing up right, so hang on.
All right, can you see the camera? Because I yanked my camera out and it went for a happy ride.
I don't see it. Hanging? Well, I mean, I don't. What do you mean?
You can't see anything?
No. Where's it at? Where is it at?
It should be pointing right at my...
I see a string there or a piece of cable, but it's in a dark spot. I can't tell what it is.
Hold on. What are you talking about? You don't see that?
No, I don't see nothing.
Are you
see your picture?
Me?
We don't see your camera. I mean, you showing a camera on the camera?
No. I'm like, is the camera view good?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was asking for. I'm like,
oh okay, gotcha. You said you yanked the camera out. Do you see the camera?
I did. I was like and I was playing a little Steve Miller and a little Conway Twitty, and I stepped on the camera wire.
See what? There we go. That's what I was trying to get, guys. Hang on a minute. Echo said he could hear me earlier. I may be faint, so let me undo this. Hang on a minute, guys.
I can hear you good.
All right. I'll just leave it like that so you can see both.
And give me a little sipper out.
Got to recalibrate my RCBS 1500 scale, which I have separated from the 1500 suspension. Hang on, I got to move this again. Make sure that's there. We go. Good enough.
All right.
Can you hear me back here, Echo?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Okay. I'm gonna get me a shotgun mic, a cheaper one, and I'm gonna use two different mics in this room eventually. Anyway, all right, here's the. Now this camera's not as good, so if it ain't clear, there's the 223. I gotta reprogram the calibrate the scale.
Okay, now we got to figure out where that. I think, if I remember correctly, let's see. Yeah, it's a number 4 shell plate on Lee, if I remember correct. So take out the number. Is that a number 2? Is the 308? Yeah, number 2.
23.2 grains, guys. Good enough. Dead on what I'm looking for. And it was doing that earlier. That's
Good.
Like the Dylan Hopper. It will get off occasionally, 1/10 of a grain. But I'm gonna check it there and check it a few minutes. Make sure it throws consistent.
All right. Now we're throwing Varget into the 223.
23.3. Still acceptable.
25.2. That's the magic number for me with
23.3.
That cycles my weapon and makes a plinking round.
Everything's fine. I can trust this powder hopper almost 100%. I mean, it's just bang up every time almost. Really, every time. And you don't worry about a goofy 10%, occasional 1/10 of a grain off. It's not important.
Okay, we're pulling out some bullets. Just like what I like to see when I get up in the morning is a big Ziploc full of bullets.
Here's one ready. All I got to do, guys, is put the bullet in.
Are we ready? Are we ready to do the 24-hour nonstop? How many? Because I've got 5 more bags of these bullets.
Check again to make sure.
And we can load some 223. I got tons of cases, tons of primers. We can just keep on loading. See what it gave us. 25.2, exactly what I was asking for. Make sure we got a primer in there. Yeah.
1/10 of a grain off. So this is throwing good enough to trust. Without having to worry
to
about
make sure. That's
you're going to check
zeroing.
occasionally? Yes, you should check. Maybe every 5 or 10 rounds you want to look at it. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Hang on, I'm trying to find my earpiece.
Okay, now I need to set up this press to accept. Remove the completed ammunition. In with a Frankfurt Arsenal little doohickey. These are very reasonably priced. Are you getting your coax going?
Yeah.
Or are you guys in your 650?
I'm dumping powder with a 650.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I gotta set this up. Let's see.
Check it again, just to make sure. Yep, only 1/10 off. No, actually dead on.
Have
Also
to go get
pause
that.
me. I pause a second when I load 223 and or anything on a 650. I don't just sit there
Oh
bam, bam,
yeah,
bam, bam. I pause and
yeah.
let that powder finish dropping.
Drop.
So,
Can't rush. Okay, now we're gonna back this off.
there we go. I got 3 rounds ready to go for bullet and crimp. Let me change the camera back over. Hey, I'm back. And I missed the side chat, but that's just, I can't do both. So bear with me. Let me see what you guys say before I end up making this round, 3 rounds. I got 3 rounds ready to complete. Or dummy rounds to make, excuse me. Let's see. Elster joined us.
Oh, hey,
Elster.
Elster.
See, I was away.
Setting up a Reading competition micrometer seating die. And loading some 223 after doing some 308, Elster, using Varget Powder, same in the 308 as in the 223, just a lot less.
Jenna says, okay, Trump. Oh, I don't know who that was to. Yeah, Elster, join us. See what he's got to say here. See what's going on, Snoop Dogg. Looking good, Echo. Matter of fact, I've been reloading 308 live and about to upload the first edited part of a. Oh, sorry, man, we missed your stream. I like your streams, man.
Yeah, dude.
I enjoy
like
them.
hanging out with Elster.
Mm-hmm.
Very entertaining and very knowledgeable young man.
Yeah, I do spam too, New York. I cooked it. Good can to buy to put back for survival food or, prepping food. See what Andy says. Oh, Dale says, hello, Guns. Yeah, I guess he's talking about me. Oh, Guns and Barbecue jumped in. What's up, Barbecue?
Barbecue man.
Okay, I have some things to do before Georgia Shooting Connection starts. See you later. See you, Andy.
Hey, Andy, take care, brother.
We got a little bit more time, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hang on a minute. Uncle John says, so presses are okay on YouTube. Just not. Yeah, that's true. We can do this on YouTube. And well, lead, it's not lead. It's making a bullet is what they're banning you for. And we're not making a round. We're making a dummy round. So, So anyway, let me get my
got overall linked here.
My Forster die
2.3
set up
36, so that's too long. Because all we've got in a magazine like a PMag is 2.250 or 2.260, one or the other. I can't remember now, but I'm gonna look it up. But I am going to check to see what my cousin's saying. See what craziness she's. Oh, she said, hold on. Look what I said. I just said something crazy. How do I send a pic? They're crazy. Cray. I can't call you. Yeah, you can call me, Jenna. What is it, girl? My cat's even meowing. Wait, what's the matter, little kitty cat? Come here.
Hang on, guys. I'm measuring the round.
Yeah, what length are you going with?
I'm 8,000 and a half from my number I need. I need overall.
What do you need?
2.200 is what I need for this. I'm almost there with the micro die Forster.
Okay.
So I need, what did I say, 8 something? So I'm gonna go ahead and crank it to 7. Let me get my
I just went to 22 ppc, so I need to go to the left. Hopefully this is 223. 4, 5, 6. 222, so I need to go to the right.
I'm doing this on the Forster here, which you guys see. Okay, we're almost dead on 2.201, which is good enough. And I could, if I wanted to be, it may end up going to 200. It may go a hair over. All right, now all I got to do is take this, put it on this, which I can't get the camera. I could zoom it in, and I got to do the factory lead crimp. And this dummy round is done, guys. So bear with me.
This is 5.56 NATO. Let's see if it does 223. Yeah, it does. Okay, because I'm not reloading for 5.56 pressures of 62,000. I'm going to do the 55,000.
There you go, guys. Crimped to the proper length, ready to go. Guaranteed not to fire because it's dummy. That's kind of funny, isn't it? But you guys know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
So I did that really quick. See, that is why I like a micro cedar die. What you just seen me do. I know I'm blown up, but that's okay. You sit there and you can go, I'm 8,000 from my target. I dialed down 7, and I basically got almost dead on. So that's why I like micro. I don't even want to. I even want a micro on a 9mm. It's just to me they're just great dies. There we go.
Okay, they're calling for 2.2 overall inches.
On yours too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to come down.
And I'm using basically Hornady SP spear point, soft point.
Yeah, I'm using Hornady.
You too?
Yeah, I'm using Hornady Full Metal Jacket, 55 grain.
Yeah, mine's soft point.
Mm-hmm. With a cantilure and boat tail, and you basically got a varmint round.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to know what my round is, even though it's made by Mid-South, I'll give you the number here in a minute if you want it. And it's right now, actually maybe on sale at Arm and Alley right now. I wouldn't say it's the cheapest sale right now. And I tell you who else has got a sale. They went down $10 since yesterday or day before yesterday. Mid-South lowered their 2,000 rounds of Full Metal Jacket down to $170.
Oh, that's
from 179.
That's starting to get more reasonable.
Yes. So check out Mid-South, guys. They got the 223 for you. I got 2,000 over here, and I would like to get another 2,000. To be honest with you, be good to get it while it's getting's good. Getting's good. As Get Smart says. But let's see. Dummy rounds are perfect for dummies that try to rob you. Yeah, New York says that. Let's see what Elster says. So, what is your AR-10 firearming at, and how much are you bumping back your headspace to? Who was that addressed to, Elster? Because
that's probably for me. Okay. I am only bumping back 0.03 of an inch, and it is factory, or it's factory 308 Starline, and basically once fired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember the other day I told you guys we were going to be headed in another direction. We'll occasionally do chit chats. We're going to be doing a reloading series. We were really meaning it. We're going to do it more regular. I may not have a lot of calibers to do, but I'm going to do it. And I can do it on different presses for you, and kind of get an idea what you think about it,
and what you're getting into, if that's what you're deciding on purchasing,
Like right now, I got a 650. I don't use it, like Mac said here the other day. He hardly ever uses them. But look, I'm using it just to dump powder tonight for basically for the T7, the stuff I did on the T7. So it still has a use. And it's very accurate at powder too, and even ball powder. And sometimes I hear a few of those things may not be machined properly on the 650, those little slides. And I've heard some ball powder has been known to leak out, but I've had no issue on the large one. And if you do, they got upgrade for that where you can stop it. So no problem either. You had a good night, man. You had 26 on. You got 21 on now. Yeah. Good show. 7:40. It's about time to nail it down here shortly.
Yeah, we're going to start wrapping it up.
If it wasn't for a show, we would go in more detail here probably and do a lot longer show.
Yeah, I'm at 2.275 right now, ladies and gentlemen. 2.275, and I'm cranking it back a quarter turn at a time.
What die are you using, Echo?
Using the Redding competition seating micrometer die for Redding, and basically with a 55 grain bullet is what it was designed to do, that in a 62.
See, I don't have that die. I only got that die in 308. I got a Forster 308 micro, and I got a Redding micro competition cedar dye like you got. And 223, all I have is the Forester, and I love it.
Yeah.
So far,
yeah. The Forster's a good.
Yeah, I bought the Forester because it was just like 90, I think at the time, $79
Right.
back
A
a
little
few years
cheaper.
ago. Mm-hmm.
I would have done the
But I
same
love
thing.
Redding.
All the caliber rifle bottlenecks I have a Redding bullet seating micrometer die for. I think except for I may not have a 458 SOCOM because I don't think Redding makes one in 458 SOCOM, but I might be mistaken. They might do it now. They didn't when I did it. I got 308, couple of those. I've got 300 black, and I got 223 Remington. And one other thing. This is 2250, so we're at mag length now. So
yeah, me and Echo do like Elfster. We typically load for the chamber. I don't typically load for case gauges. I mean, I check them sometimes, I have, but I typically, even on the competition shell holders, I don't go back to zero. I'm like a 2,000, 3,000 over, so I bump back even on the shell holders. I don't, especially boat. You definitely want to load for the chamber, but we're more like him the way he does his procedures.
See, I'm 36,000 right now.
In my opinion, in my humble opinion, there's no point in just continuously bumping your brass unless you got multiple rifles now to 0 Sammy men or less, so.
Yeah, and even you'll notice you can bump back a case and run the case in one rifle, and then you can bump and then put it in the other rifle, and it doesn't chamber. Then you can bump it back and set your die for that. And then once you hit that spot where it'll work in the smaller chambered rifle, you can load all your ammo to that one size and use it in any of your rifles as long as you load the round for the smallest chamber you have in 223. You can fire it in all your guns.
Mm-hmm. Guys, it's going on 7:43.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start
here.
Wrap this up, AR, and we'll go ahead and kick it off with. If you guys are still with us, go ahead and type in "We love reloading."
Yep. And those who type get shouted out. That way we can definitely get your shout out. And we can get it probably done a little bit faster, especially when we're pushed for time.
Yeah. Don't want to run over Mr. Jamie.
Jenna said ham and pineapple. I don't know. I don't know what that was referring to, but cooking, I guess.
Maybe pizza.
Jerry says we love relocating. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be relocating.
Good
very
to see
soon,
you, Jerry.
Brother.
Good to see you, Jerry Parker. Have a good day, brother. Michael Hurtnick, type high HIPAA. 67 Rebel, ditto. I miss Rush Limbaugh. He was a voice of this country's soul. We love reloading and casting. Lead Bullet Junkie. Good to see you, Lead Bullet. Thanks for dropping by.
Okay.
Hope to do more shows, guys. We'll get more in-depth, maybe better cameras. We'll do what we got for now, and we'll zoom in and try to make it better and better as we go. And hopefully I'll get a DSLR, and we'll really have some good shows. And then I'll have two good, decent cameras to work from. Lead Bullet Junkie, okay. What'd you want them to type? We love reloading?
Yeah. Or anything, really, if they're still in the show, really. I'm coming up with 22.
Just type reload, guys. Something simple.
Or 06.
We'll call you out. Hey, Uncle John. HIPAA says, hi, Michael. We better love reloading. What are we doing here otherwise? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it feels strange to me not calling Chad out. I'm so used to that. Timothy Burkett. I work about a mile from a handgun powder plant. Occasionally hear explosions. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I know Max, They're not typing. Lead Bullet Junkie joined us. Timothy Burkett, Uncle John, HIPAA, 67 Rebel, Jerry Parker, Mac Man, Jenna Knapstein. Yeah,
that's
joined us. Michael Hurtnick, New York Outcast, Mac Man, Dale Pogue, Elster's Reload. Check Elster out, guys. Rifles and Reloading and EP Integrations is a business. Uncle John, Andy79Z28, he left us earlier. Guns and Barbecue was with us. Critter was with us. Good to see you, Critter. Let's see who else. G Webs, New York Outcast, Gun Webs, G Webs, Reloader762 was with us earlier. Millserp Duo, Andy79 I called. Who else? Scroll faster here. 67 Rebel SST. JH586, Jamie was with us. Check his show out. Who else here? Michael Hurtnick, Ocean 374, Michael Dunn was with us. Got Uncle Jim too was with us. Rawless Carvelis, he was with us. I think Hobo was with us. I think Hobo dropped by. I'm guessing off my head there because I'm not to the name yet. Bernie was with us earlier. Good to see you, Bernie. Tactical Fud. Let's see. I know I called Mac out. Let's see. Quest for the Perfect Load jumped in there. Good to see him. He's been gone for a while.
Glad to have him back.
Yeah, Bending Ballistics. Where you been, Quest? Contact us. Get you back on the panel.
Yeah, get you on the show, brother.
Shows. Let's see who else. I think that's Bending, Critter, Reloader. Oh, Vanessa Kitty.
Can't forget Miss Vanessa.
Low Balling Out Doors joined us. Tim S. Tim's usually with us. Appreciate you coming here too, Tim. And Tactical Foot. Parker. Who else? I think I about got you all. Vanessa Kitty. Yeah, I'm at the top. That's it, guys and gals. We appreciate you all coming by. You want to say anything before I officially sign off, Echo?
Yeah, I appreciate Jenna coming by and everyone in the side chat coming by. Really much. Thank you very, very much. And you all have a great evening. And we'll see you over at the Georgia Shooting Connection with Jamie and Kyle and possibly Chico and the other fellas. We'll see you over there. But everybody have a good night.
Good night, guys. Catch you on the flip side, and God bless. Have a good one. We appreciate you being here. Night. Oh, check us out this weekend. We may throw some streams up, I may.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some stuff this weekend, me and AR.
See you later, guys. Gals.